nkokɔ no de no de me kai se eye Kwame Enim Subwa odo na no ye Greater Accra Poultry Farmers Association omo chairman na nkokɔ yi ensem can who say NDC they don't have vision omo ni plan ensem na Kwame Enim Subwa Greater Accra Poultry Farmers Association ompani can say yes nkokɔ no de o de beche ubeche amomo omo launch no also the nkokɔ no momo 2 months fine nkokɔ no are ready na nkokɔ no are ready no why now the nkokɔ no kwa akoma omo why ye nkokɔ well NDC omo de ma basa pani yasam o kan no sa de na eba edidaso obi ani so sika keke no mpeso omo dio enti obekire mo no ye Greater Accra Poultry Farmers Association chairman o se nkokɔ no ubecha ma nkofo omo benyen 2 months omo anyawie wi nkokɔ na ba beye kese no NDC for plan be na namo some anyawie no mo fa nkɔ ha anase nkokɔ no ye ton e dia fine na egufie na omo aye tofotofo omo nchenche da de same e fa nye light soup ewe sika na hye omo aboyeka na nkene ensu ayira fa yen e wo enkran ama finance minister at World Bank sika so at World Bank sika so ama yeso de eye drain so adwuma no wamfa sika no anye eye mu 13.8 million ade akwakọ twawanum sa dende ni park kako be 50 mu bi sa ban se ene nipa na ewu no mo yesai nipa dodo sai da ewu ada na figures no mo fan ba body bi adichiye bia ye wu obi awu through this flat because ato force and fancy kana nkwankoye ne yesa ode nipa sai da ewu aban no di figure na mo be kuku figures bi ankyere na 12 na 4 na hwan na 34 ada na figures no mo fa update no beka omo ada bia ye wo mo cars because ato force Ghana for one fancy kana anti gata na a day sitting our somewhere was ye major on a better gatem. At to force it, and what ye will say, I'm a sure yida frank of work. Na and that more be friends a yamba yes clean up exercise. President Mahama, nipa what you we, was a black, nipa eki kako be 50 wu. What do we jire? Makakut now dear sir. Because somebody they don't matter. Obo diomu en kagana. Na a day won fa ho na wa be friends yen bua na kote gatem en ya hwe ya ba bua a civic responsibility send MPP for statement or the about but sometimes we need to ask questions zoom lie on contract we be chem and the ball and the crowd what's the guarantee say you be ya baby diagu diama basa e dia ba be dru baby ya yedri why na akoso dia banyina watwa contract mu ato force ntisika so bibia basa na wa be friends enkuja na kote gotem ya beko why sa party say enkonti ebeko ahokyire pa ewo krum ye kwa atwe minnim se nkamenyaa Yesu bebenne ahokyire no masa uye ohunhwia enyeyi uye ohunhwia enyeyi the system inside is hard very hard nti minim se NDC for ometena sese ya akọ duru ye friend say 2028 na ya to aba ma omo akofie ana se omeye bibi kakra se ye hu betimi ahare onim atu force nin samsama ye ka nipa enyini no ya ye finance experts ye dia betudwa se atu force na or sterilize the system mopen scanner na war system or yini nyina afreo efreho onim say it has its own consequences. A lot of people are suffering as a result of neoye you know second system no mo and then also onim say ope 20 Ghana cedis ebini ho 20 Ghana cedis note no ebini ho all that is in the system are old ones yamfa new ones biama ntisa wo economic system and our economy na yamfa say the third biggest currency in the system is missing like this now. It tells the finance experts something near echere ni say sika ni system no mo na say middle class their survival is
very very acute. Omo ye dwuma eji salary no. Ahuchire pa edawa omo so. That is the meaning. That's the meaning. Atu force so or near open say you see inflation ever from dollar 11 13 12 Ghana cedis and one open. But pa say what is happening in the system there and fan nothing has ever shaken Atu force. That is why ultimate na sikesu.
Oh, sir, president or the president, you know, because or no, it takes or appointed by the president.
The president.
Nasi kadaho.
Yes. Now I'm a nipa will say. Nipa will say close to 50. Na on say omu akuko enkitin de. In fact, nanka me pese mi kasafa ho.
Oh, I don't so your farmer until the whoever and also.
That's what I'm saying.
But me with clean up exercise, no. Party no a release statement. Say all hands on deck. Beno assembly by President Mahama crying, and I'm one person. I was not in support of President Mahama clean up exercise because I believe it's one of a Libya. Or Baby yes clean up exercise. It would never ever solve the problem. Because he knew for how long because why clean up exercise.
Exactly.
Where can stop gap a Libya or will be best here for the optics. Now ya casa idea no because what could you say?
Absolutely. It's for the optics. It's for the optics. Now clean up now. How be hu ye de hu kwa ebe kwa gym.
Sabola ekwe ya be kwa de.
That is where I'm coming.
I know you another problem.
Yes. Zoom lion ni krumha. They don't have the full complement of their system here.
Meaning say be oba ni oba kwa kasa dia because be tete zoom lion I don't know.
Ono aye na adwin say obeboa. Ono aye na ono a ye pam ne ye ya no. O see ne mind obeboa. But he doesn't have the full complement of the tractors na ebesisa bola no. Nti yebekwa akoye Jumano dear, Yebekwa Koboa. If he say MPP has shown to Ghanaians say we are responsible individuals came together to form the party New Patriotic Party. Ye Dogana. NDC Nibia and Timin Fan who and compare MPP Nibia ebano amamu anase ebano nipa omudo Ghana every womokumum. Flash BC say ABC. Abra Nanado Dankwa Akufado any Dr. Halaji Bome Omwabem ABC SC and then John Dramani Mahama Ekafaho. At that time he was a flag bearer of the NDC in Sambeno.
Or their politics, incompetence, engineering problem.
Opposition now Mudi NC and then Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia, the leader of the current opposition party. There are some no kind. Or can say Mayam fanya politics na eya aturanchem ne tu Ghana. Nti yammo mpae ma omo a omo kano. Yammo mpae momo. This is the responsiveness I was talking about. MPP ni pe na betimi ekasa asam NDC ni biara enkasa asam we. Omo de BBC na omo mfanye politics na omo nya opportunity to come to power. But obiso omo say power na mo pe no. Mo di power ni be yeden. They cannot tell. NDC ni bia oni ni na adwini say o de mumpia me na me wurom
Ghana card kwasi edum ketia no de politics Ghana card eso de omu kurekura bi
mama nka kire o bibia ni ho a eba Ghana a NDC amfa nya politics empupu no. Look at drones, drone delivery no. That's some no mukai enuechi. In fact, National Health Insurance, there are some no mukai. Even they walked out of Parliament. This is NDC for you. Their track record, HSA, omu mpe Ghana ye. Ade omu penny say, omu na da Ghana for no omu sanka power. Omu sanka power no ya na omu chichedi. It is only the NDC that will got to know that there are people who can sit down, think, create, idea anyhow, loot it. No more ya akodi, akoche edi. It is only NDC that made us know this. Because a judge, Supreme Court judge nakasa somewhere amikai. Say NDC for no omwadwin no enye correct. ni omu nim ni say yan tenasi na yan fa adwembone na yan plan bone na yan kofa adenu mrafie na yan che na ndi. That is NDC for you. They don't think solutions. They don't even have capacity to think solutions. That is NDC for you. And yes, Anna, why will this be happening at this time? Why?
The World Bank and you seek a World Bank sika.
Ye disikana ba na ye di letter aka ho say sika we fa ye say ni say. A grant.
Gary di krado e Greater Accra di na da so. Greater Accra di. Na ka dey fire Greater Accra krade no.
And you know so oba close down the Ministry of Sanitation. No this kana ye den or this kana be ma assembly for no omo yi gates. Assembly for no oba ye no wagulu nyina na. Adantina atu force ntisika no so a wan fa sika no emma assemblies for no say mumfa na munyi mu gates. Why? NDC by onim say na MPP wa abai mu no. There was a time almost say Ibrahim Mahama akoyi odona we no and did not take any money. Okay. Sa propaganda no nyina no. Ibrahim Mahama oni kurumana.
Ene wo yama.
Ene oni kurumana. Oh, they are observing table manners. Bonibesie, they are observing table manners. And now omo didi nti omo ntimi nye dede biom. They are busy collecting. And no, ene koso sia. Adi asamwe udwin ho a wonti ase. Wa wo fie ehye. Obi asansu abrɛ se jinsu na quantify. Waji so na si ho. Ama wo ma ewu for free. What is that?
Everything about flats the air questionable. But say you can say young na be your mind no don't young.
Yes.
And because 350 million no crown so or can say obu eyi emfa muano. Kwanya ye be fa so ache sika no say ye be kohe say hwan no na ebi obu ebe ye bepem de ye ni be ho asem na no kwa no gani she eno na ndo minority ye ho press conference eno kwa question mark kese ye ewa chiri Attorney General no kwa o twia fa so say or resign and teacher say everything around this flats a questionable. As of now, what are the official figures obo efrem
they don't have
Jifa Gomashi Volta region ube ye de
oh na me pese me ba. Just the spillage, you know. Oh, Kai said last week, Mika said spillage, you know, by no nipa bian wuye. Nipa bian wuye. But would you check it for phone na check or more musha wo fie? Would you for phone na check it? Sika nana adodan kwa kufuado any year Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Bawumia. Immediately, we make it available for the victims of that flat. Immediately. And na yema obia ehu on television say people were supported by the government. Plainly, videos no. Have we seen anything like that? Near yet say government see or mu trasika say edia to ho. Baby omu kwa yisi karan kurampo is an illegality according to the minority in parliament. Entwe ye. Na skana omu sa yi no susu. Keke edia
na contingency vote.
Ebia na wonim. Me pese me bisa say skano omu di mahwa.
Minimum.
Do they have data of Insemna ICA? They don't even have data. Because someone see from Anko Che, baby, and Fieno, I didn't see it. No money na me.
Yeah.
So can he identify houses now omuye affected no? No much is kana momo anase. Anase kanu omu cheno in terms of cash. Anase omu di beto nyoma ema omuye affected no. The whole thing is just messed up. This is an okano. They don't have any
plan. Answer.
Yes. And no. They don't have a concrete planner. Okay. First of all, we have taken so much data. These are the number of people that are involved. These are the houses that are involved. Certainly the number of people in terms of nominal numbers will be more than the houses. Until you were 10 houses, you were 25 people in those 10 houses. Until say you 300 million, say ya nebe channel.
Now people so say figures about the cooked up figures that Munta Kako can kind. They don't even know what they are talking about.
Absolutely, a lot of people are thinking like that. People are alleging like that. And you see, NDC last week me can some way NDC party beer and I say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama you beer. BBC ba putupurna na wa announce figure na wa koda. Obia ni Ghana ha obeti and sema ebekoso in the next way no. Anytime bia announce figure. Obe announce figure ni sa na tiada. Now finance minister to hon man said the dindi to say POP nation yi. Obeye da yisikai already no onua kuno wote sika su. Wan fan yadwuma no ena enipa eko atwe. All right? Ena wo see onyi sika na mfamwa. Obeye sikai. I don't get these people.
Over 1 week still you who wait forward.
And as we speak right now, they are still taking people dead bodies off the water. Even as at Endura Ankwa, you dead body in the water.
Abuguso.
What allowed you say? Bebia ni pe hata nyuma. Bebia ni pe hata mattresses. Omu hata entadi. Omu hata bebia. Cars ni bi edasu wa gatanum. Cars edasu wa gatanum. So where is this government? Yawa abayi wo krumha. Or hodie. Abayi wo ho. Anasa opesa o make sure say ye nyina ye wuko. Because this number of people that are affected, when but when the 8 people perish in the helicopter crash, look at the way Ghana mourned. 8. So far as we speak, almost official figures, I say about 17, 18. But me say figure no chance.
Such almost shall say what say 4 and about 12.
Yes.
And on Becca 34.
Yes.
Now, a 100
these figures are close to 100.
Oh, yes.
These figures are close to 100. But Ghana is not mourning. You're a Dr. Alhaji Mahmoud Baumia. Emma who say we should declare a state of emergency. Unim, Sir Ghana declare a state of emergency. It doesn't mean say Yabeka se obianko dao. NDC doesn't understand yes state of emergency. Ayeni Kroma no mu declare state of emergency at the forex reserve areas. You know. It is just to tell Mansai the whole world that situation are ye common. In fact, a new Krampo would have given Ghana some aid. Because yes, you be my who can I say we mu tornado no buy Ghana sika komon. What do I say? So why don't we also announce our own and get help for the people? And I say, is it because John Dramani Mahama and the family member and Kawana? That is the questions we should be asking. Is it because the family member anka omu near problem in the flat no we are affected no is it because the family member anka one and I say saying why can't we let Mansai now who say when I see Ghana ya hwiri pa every properties close to 1 million houses are involved in this whole flash yeah 1 million houses. Yes. So if 1 million houses are involved in this, how many people? You find say if bia e woni pa bese 3 pe. Even though they are more, but you find said if bia woni pa 3 pe. Multiply 3 pe by 1 million. You can 3 million people that are affected. Because almost half of Greater Accra was affected. Because near far free Achimota Ekono Odona no ewo near affected omu. Teshinungo side honomu near affected omu. Kasua side honomu malam. Baby Ramsey side no one near affected omu. So the thing is all over. Wager side yewo omo affect omo Oblogo side yewo omo affect omo. So almost half of Greater Accra was involved in this catastrophe. Now the sitting president Yamawa advice say nka declare state of emergency and declare mourning 2 days mourning crampo Also, up to now, even one day morning, you declare.
Debbie.
One day morning,
I'm like some year the whole man.
Debbie.
Buy Mupani.
Meanwhile, Ghana for woo. Do we have some Ghanaians, some people that are more Ghanaians than others? Are we living in animal farm? When we can mourn 7 or 8 persons, 8 Ghanaians for close to a week, and we have not mourned same Ghanaians in the floods, and the disasters are the same. Some people will not recover some people's dead bodies in this flood. And people will so and I don't expect the president to have been sitting down very relaxed.
Business as usual.
Onya abadaye kakra. Yes, Ranara. His Excellency the President. Onya abadaye kakra. Emma Ghana for. Na already ahuchere ewo ho. Nipa no wo hono a oniska onihwe. Djuma bia ne ho.
Obi wo ha the business say obefie so a efie so chese basa.
Efie nye dada.
Oh man.
Na so asa be fa no kakra na wo no. Then you will not talk about it at all. You will not even give us a clear plan of how you are solving the problem. For 2 days. Let's declare a state of mourning, national mourning for your friend saying.
Chairman.
For just 2 days. Nobody is talking about mourning the dead.
No. And can you know cry? Now we no moody. Sasa they be obibesusu. Obididi. Eti emoya we don't know things.
From Hana your friend say Turkey enya omo your friend say earthquake near ekum your football player. Ghana tamsika komom ebo adibo aye. So why can't we declare state of emergency? Emma awiasi ehu situation ayi wom no mo ababoa.
Chairman
Inusa here have not come to help.
So passionate about a topic, no, but Yawahusem, Diganano, Yaka Kwakwakusiso, Niema Enchey, Niema de Enchey, and Yenya expected from a year President Mahama, Dr. Baumia, one fine year politics, or say at the end, any politics. That's the difference. President Mahama in opposition. Floods get where be a jifago machine you could get to the mono and no almost say hell must break loose, but you see a young Dr. Baumia so compassionate
with some names beer mean to me and can what TV so I could talk black. I was just watching his video before I came here. Adia Okafa president, the sitting president then, when you watch it back, when you say MPP are very, very tolerant. Very tolerant.
To say NDC for do one na free figures no crowd the aban and no cre ibia ba count de be yin for free a nsuo no emu and so ya Ghana for ya Ghana for ye nuanom ye papa no ye maame no nkola nketua Dr. Baumia say nya hwe ye moa ne ntigatanum Ghana de eyeyi ba ye nyina ye de ye mfa nya politics me say ye to say NDC for ye mfa nya politics enti ye mu bi ye di nje ho sa to force na atena se ayehwe han ye ni nje ho sempo no nipa afri musa de America no na President Mahama and then the diasa na omode omo asha white showers of blessings die so na nya blessings na yini nyina no ye de to baby ni yakotiga temu ochina ene da memneda ya to adwumade no so chairman
na mamin fanfree akukon kitinkiti obisi entron kitinkiti NDC ni entron kitinkiti die edoso dodo hwe na omo say yenye wa ba mu no His Excellency John Dramama na abra oye opposition leader no nsema okafa the import of chicken ni na o see identina ye betena se as oman na ya tamsi kaputo $350 million na ya ko importi akuko ade abagana na yewe ade mu na yentumi enyan yen kuko wo ha na ye tuntombi ema ye hu na ye di nkuko no na ani omu nyanku ye nkusro na ya to nkusro na nyesika nyesa na oka thank you enti okofa idea of akukɔ nketenkete in eba. Now idea me pesa Ghana for nyina hu say, to be honest with you, some meet na TV so ka say NDC are joking and I say omu ye jokers na. I don't really mean an insult. Sebi. But me pese me can say na me chire mo emma nipa hu say truly NDC as a party they are just joking. They joke in opposition, they are joking in governance. Because here, when people are introducing policies are ever affecting nipa no brabo esisa na brabo ekonim no omudi policies bia eba obi na baby na otisa policy ni di no kurampo na or mock Ghana. They are mocking Ghanaians. Wow. Yedi free senior higher education eba ama people are being educated. Every single house in this country is affected and people are being learned no. Omu baya. Omu say yanko chiche ye friend say. Omu pesa obi hu say omu su di policy biaba. O si yanko chiche pad. No the pad no come market tutu pad ni say. This is a policy compared to free senior high. Is it no mockery? Is it no joking? That's number one. Wow, tie me ehwe me ofie kinkan sa nyoma we. That's number one. Compare the two policies, so that's one side. Yemra the next one. Drone delivery system. Any agenda 111. Na nkofo we say akukɔ nketenkete. Yes, see drone delivery no. Before yebefi aban mu, we provided figures the number of medical supplies are delivered and the number of people that were saved through the drone delivery. Omu akukɔ ketenkete no odi compare we are what is happening. So now to say John Dramani Mahama say 350 yen tenasi and you see 350 million and import nkukɔ nam eba Ghana. Onim unfortunately sisi ayewo hey mi pacho 365 million plus 400 million esanya $765 million ana omudi ye nkunko ejuma because onim $365 million na odi kra akukɔ nketenkete na ba Ghana na ochichema NDC4 that is enusika no ewo ho ena enuechi no Ghana nkasa importi $400 million worth of chicken in 2025 nkwa $400 million worth of chicken was imported into Ghana. And has he solved the problem or he compounded the problem? Yam bisa yehu wa opposition o see $350 million say yam fan ko na ko kra akukɔ nam wo baya wo di 400 eko kra akukɔ nam esa di 365 million eko kra akukɔ nketenkete bae. In fact mi wo video bi a NDC ni bi SN maami ena o kasa wo so say mi hwɛ no fence wall nso na abu no fence wall efa no nkukɔ nketenkete nyina na kɔye ena me say masa wo boa da bia mo ba ban mo a mo pese mo disika say ya na mo ye nkukɔ nketenkete a ye di ma wo betena sama eyi nso afa nkukɔ na akɔ enye nu na omu minister betena se kanokra yi so omu awi nkukɔ no omu awi and this for we nam no nti look ba ya boka pao so also bekebo ye import ba 350 you import with this much na fe de wa ba ya say twesika so kwa tsena to we say so thank you bi gina sika no so ahye akukɔ nketenkete no omu awi ni nyina. The minister of agri is telling us so omu they are eating the chicken. And when you say they're eating the chicken, me believe you know it is viral on TikTok. In fact, Nigeria, it's going viral. Say they are eating the chicken.
You can't confirm.
They are eating the chicken. NDC for Omotenasi for $365 million. And unkwa $350 million na ye di kra akukɔ nam eba Ghana in 2024 na omu complain no. You see the point. 365 million for akukɔ nketenkete first one no. But omu di akra akukɔ nketenkete bae ebe chiche ewie esa importi akukɔ nam ankasa $400 million. we ye koye anase ye buy.
But who say I just couldn't go into that one to do na me person me update me ho because me can say Eric Opoku Minister of Finance
Minister of
Agric or they a year at 2 force and bantada a buy. I was just looking for the figures and I'm still trying to cross check. Oh, you so sika na so mo ede ba no sukra ama.
Yeah.
Ama buffer stock no ho ensense bi buy. But John Tumelo ebe gina ho say ebro ni ho kro de ba mo hwe sa de feed no kra no just NDC doesn't have anything in place for a young kitty program.
Yes.
Now go no me.
Thank you. Yeah,
because the Eric Opoku face challenges was hard. Let me try and cross check. Let me use our figures. I
say Omuma Agric Ministry 1.8 billion.
Yeah.
Eric Opoku say Omun Sankai. And you were saying say 80% of my budget no. Ni na ko Agric Ministry 1.8 billion. Eric Opoku ebe tina simpiyesu ka say Debbie enye no kre. Yen Sankai. In fact, the 300 million na yesi on releasing my buffer stock no mu metwa nioma free farmers won kramponu Eriko Poku Agric Ministry kase sa asika no enko obia ho kapri krampon ko obia ho esa ma yehu se wo kan sa na wo ma wo inside the farmers no against the Agric Ministry wo kan san samwe omo Agric Ministry na kan nti finance minister on ja intro no twa na enya sana ordinatini farmers nitini bebum on penisa so uniska ka so uniska so releases ka so aka say releases ka but men twan tro say we releases ka ma Agric Ministry. That is NDC ministers for you. It's a way you're joking in governance na to say na midi kan no ebia obi chincha waka say na papa we joking pa in government anybody. You have seen it. We have explained up to this far. HSA, these people are joking in governance. We see media amount. We see unfahi amami. The same appointees of the same Mahama. You see the point? Until there is no way you can explain this except to say
almost says Ghana.
In fact, you know when you say Ghana for you and no who say you to Obama.
Oh yes.
Me wo Pastor Kesipa Okroma. O kachira mi say onu wonu pa say o gada your friend say Nukwa and the youth. Mu pep talk say they should vote against the MPP. The pastor told me, say, Nukwa, any youth in the church, numbering close to 200, or Gada Omukacha say they should vote against the MPP. And parampara. They listen to him because almost spiritual leader. Me ankasa mitra me Muslimini. I respect him because he's been honest from day one and he's been advising me on so many things. Opinion pastor Kesipa Okruma. O kachire me say wonu hu pa bibia ni ho a onu oba na URC up to this stage oye onu hu to say talking to his congregation say omuntu abama NDC wonu hu. So that is a general way echo Ghanaians be brave kasa samwe say omuntu hu say omoto aba. Until we say this to say MPP for na mutifie say yenkoto aba no. It's the same thing what to abame NDC.
Oh,
see ayete yenyina na ehu echiriye. Yenyina na ehu echiriye.
She ni hono mo ba yo maye.
That is the point. Omuni idea to do anything. Some only idea, omuni plan o. It is a midi kan omudi ye say mumpia ye na nwrem, ye wrema. Na che say no no. Omo wrema wia afa na omo ka kire say na enim ne ye ba ha ababeye. Absolutely. This morning, Namini NDC Nibi war one radio station so TV station so. Emanaka say His Excellency John Dramani Mahama the first term no or Tamsika Emma Tobinko and a Tobinko omu produce ace ne druna ye friend no antiretroviral drugs no. And ye no create wo babia. and no na yentro but essence say host no na opese ogina sa asam no enye manunko ente menim ne political affiliation but obintina wo fidie kese paase etwantro na wo as a host what nasi eyehwe han emanako. It is not true say Tobinco produce antiretroviral drugs. That is not true. There's only one company. Meanwhile, host no on him bebia. Mimi yajuma enemy field on him. Why will I be sitting here as a health person? Now obi control in the health sector, and you allow that to go. Me person mi yano no ma or mami kwe mami yano. But I'm saying say there's only one company that is manufacturing the antiretroviral drug here in Ghana, and government has never given them any money. That is Dan Adams Pharmaceuticals. Omu pe enye Tobinco. Dan Adams pe ena omu ye antiretroviral drugs in this country, and no government has supported them in doing this. Until we must set the record straight. Until yakoye nimuno senior. In the first place, and ni concern ka Minister of Interior or the betuja. So omu koye recruitment no omu 1800 B ewo HIV M1 B. Unim say ye nyina nim say saa yare we yare boni bia obia esuru saa yare. Even though this time around antiretroviral na eba ye nti es no enkum nipa te say first time no, but still it is dangerous. You see the point? But any kwen say minister or this ansem we ebetuja keke onim ne ebesi se minu uti yamfa ne say minu yeti enhia so ye nyina yeti enhia so ena wuko recruitment no ye fail o what ma say one fa bibia emetuja ne entina ye fail o mi a meti ho no so ma beti say mu mu ko recruitment no mu 1300 enye HIV money bi office me hu a there some na madwia fa hu. You see the point? Yeah. He's creating stigma bia and this is police for omudi charge bia ban say ya omu friend false alarm and I say not misinformation. Near scare a man for no. You see, who scare a man for an answer bisa. I think there's a charge called rumor mongering. Yes, it be new. Because look, I know the number of people in Asawasi that went to take part in that recruitment. I know them. In fact, some minimum crampona, minimum about 7 almost seeking assistance from me. Unim say until last week Mika say alaju your apartment be 13 apartment or hon nina esabmeje so no mu. Omo no mo free ha air kono. Even though mo NDC for but ye nyina Muslimi for ye nyina ye tizongo. Nto omo kono. Some of them seek assistance from me say me pacho ye kwa ye pese ye ba be dem ho no mu da awo alaju. Na adichi a na yakọ winu aba. And then I allowed them to go. 7 of them. Sisi aye kese omu nyamfa omu bia. Nsu yamfa betu jese omu afeli anase omu mfeli ye. But minister edia betu jese 1300 omu nyina ye 8 emu bi. Nti 7 na mi hu omu no minimum omu no. Nti me fa ne se omu so omu wo AIDS ni bia na HIV ni bia na. You see the point? That is the fear and panic that the minister has put in the system. I would Ghana fananyina. Some men say keke kobi. And a young fowl, and I say keke a fairly. And I see omo feeling 1,800, 1,300 omudosu. 1,300 dosu papa. They are more than omo askonina.
Yeah, and also.
That's a lot of people.
The commission so say Obako 2 section 32 of yes.
Because the point they say you can't even do that. I wanted to talk about the human rights aspect of it. the irresponsibility aspect of minister Ninsamno asamaba this side of the coin so no that is the result of near okayano, the consequences of near okayano. He has caused fear and panic in the societies and our communities are omunim nipa na omuti honmo omukọ recruitment ni bi no. That is what he has caused there. Na embra enime look ohwe your friend say UN charter no. You cannot use somebody's HIV status to deny the person's work. UN charter a womb. I read it this morning before I went for the TV interview with the NDC and Mekane. You can't do that. Most especially today that antiretroviral ewo honoma nipano or is na or fanenro de biara dana. He will be healthy like you and I. Na near minister oye. Misre ebise say na government appointees are omuye ministers no omu anya omu HIV test enfam betuda no omu so say president ama omu dibre. Can we say 100% there's nobody among them who has AIDS or who has HIV? Can we say that? But president ama omu dibre it is obi wo HIV crampo na and the person wants to come into the area of the security winner. After all, the person can be there taking his or her antiretroviral drugs. Obetima yeni juma pepe till tama nyankumpon ebetunsa efrano. But it is not going to be the AIDS that will kill the person. Yeah, health experts are advising, especially preventive no. We spoke against these things and we are still speaking against Anyoma Wigina. And we are encouraging people say, would you Uba Fainrunu? Nothing will happen to you. You'll be even healthier than just live a healthy life and take your drugs. You'll be healthier than anybody who obia only HIV and one. But today, Minister Emma who said about 1,300 they are failing them. Now, NDC for person are there no say be HIV. That is the question. There was no need for the minister to have even said that in the first place. There was no need. Okay, say Omaya who say nipa 500,000 and apply here. And Omefa koti kwan bi na omo ye bi efrem if he say 5,000 pe na ometimi afa. Okay. Now Betima Fanny say where you sa koti kwan ni biana. Elimination by rough tactics. One Omadi only say some minister create the can say some number be mean kind number no but or see some number be now more in roboni ewo mumujem mental health need roboni ewo mumujem okay even that mitina TV suka say you cannot use somebody's mental health status abra adeno endadi enfanya against the person because say who you have the privilege to have seen an investigation by a medical laboratory. You can't use that against the person. Only the number of ministers or more mental health or more ministers. Yeah. This current minister, do you know the number of them that have mental issues? Because mental issues, as experts, the way I describe mental health, it's in categories. And I can tell you, say, see about investigate sabi. It is possible, sabi say, even oh be wama kai mental health back in the days Dr. Sari no Dr. Sari I say you be a one run who go na abodamu no be would drive not that is the mental health aspect. Yes, symptoms of yes, mental health. Because here keke you adibia your friend is it hypnosis or something? Yeah, make I correct word na maka. Ubet me ahu, me met me ahu rob away. Na bibi catch na me say robber no dane no ho. That is in my mind. But who is that? Until send na me behave efa sa rob away so no, you would think say na then na chairman oyi. Wunu ube who say my boddam and I say sebi my dream air coming. So who behave the way I mean behave towards that same Robert Korea. Misum my dream make us keke.
Yeah.
Bibi na ha.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
no sa. So between the two of us, why na our mental issue? You see how mental issues are.
Yeah.
Obi betimi afa ensuo we see. No onu say ensuo no e wo ha na ensuo na adani red. E wo ha na ensuo na adani blue. E wo ha na ensuo na adani white. That is what is happening in the person's mind. But who essence say who ni sanu nti. Ne o hu ni sanu wo be fa ni say onu no ase sabi na adwen e ka no. Onu so be hu ni say wo why do you correct? Because
correct.
Correct. That is how the mental health people, all of them, that's how all of them think and see things. But damn ni biara on nam gata now tika mo un nam gata or who say who na bottom because no penny. That is how it is. So who can we describe as a mental health patient?
Say mental health for the common sense an insult.
Thank you. Yes. Na minister moi ebetina simpie so ka say youth no be brave e wo mental issues. Na why na only mental issue? Why? Esa ka say youth no be brave enum ndroboni. No wonder I say dun kete ma ehun say 500 ni nyina ye fa 500,000 ni nyina as into police now when they be kwakochi no if he say they believe and this for believe say you 500,000 no munu mindruboni ye beti ma fa ni sa because why will you say ye fa omu nyina into the security services when omu kwakochi no and obi abeka say enoboni e wo omu mojem? It means that all the 500 youth of Ghana na youth memunu samoti semuhu that is enadana NDC dadamu eji power no mo ene ekoya omudi mu efa so metima ka say media minishi mu but enya ade a ye beye recruitment bi a medi me hu kwa akogim say me peso me pese me recruitment bi but muna na ye ka kire mu say nkofo we yennimu mu abape enye se omu ma ba mu krawo yenimomu enche bia sao
all of a sudden I say I feel like HIV aba system all of a sudden I say I feel like mental health security for ya for over the years
and fasifo mu di HIV attack wo mu say 1,300 of that youth.
Ya sha say for security for it be ni hold bomb HIV. HIV happen about system.
Ministers, city ministers. I'm telling you, ye ministers ni nyina 49 no and I say 53 no. Ye omu nyina MLI no, including some other appointees omu ye CEOs ni diade. Ye omu nyina na enye omu nyina tests. Na enhwe say we get over 50% having the HIV M1 omu. Why will we treat ourselves like this? Inte minister no, misre. Sa uni knowledge in some things are just allow them to be the way you are. They are. Obi anforso. Na nyo obi na tatao. U de kase president anasa abanu eye na adwin say ye befa nipa 5,000 pe. Inti nipa 5,000 no. Yemfa ni say nipa 200,000 ena qualify. Nemu qualification no say qualification no ye 80. Ye won nipa omu 5,000 a omu 100. Omu na ebefa. Even though 8 omu kanu 100 and wenu nyina omu nya ebru 80 no so, but wemu enya up to 100. That is what we call equal among equal when you are doing marking schemes. Uwo nkophobia they are having A, uwo A, misumu A. Nemo mimi A no ye 100% A. Uwo dian ye 85, but usu one ye A ni bi. That is what we call equal among equals. Nti enu no untimi emfa nyina so say ace ni
but the youth has suffered. Look
at the number of people who die as a result of this recruitment.
Yes.
Look at the number of people.
And they acquire some can be nurse I am you say status quo.
Yes.
quota system and we say so about Majenye and then the Bonnet and HIV.
The youth of Ghana should be listening to this. Now a true voting mrena. Na more advice mu huye. E wo mu say en futuo de ensekere nipa but mo ahunhwe hwe bi. Nso hwe no na mu kotro no. Now that you have experienced ade na ye ka kire mu say NDC for ye omu nye correct no. Sabi omu nye no. Enu bi na mu hu sisi. I think said this is a clear advice more than na ye advice mu before 2024 no. Now all of you have seen it. I don't think any student in the university should be classifying him or herself as NDC. Okay, girl now. La misina now all advert of Formula 133 no.
133. And then Ojini Sika e Jubilee House. And then o Jubilee House or Ojini Sika. But who unless me what that wa ma wa koto abanoma NDC no. Who yam. Yes, and wa jenye.
And they are pursue. Who you who university with your friends saying computer science any day no. Ene coders no e wa 1 million coders no wa.
And also that ni
and na dan kwa NDC policies na omo bia omo deba ni nyina ye na da. And it's all mockery of the people of Ghana, the young people of Ghana. Intimisre munfa asam we na enye your friends say advice emamu. And I say warning mamu na musa koto abama NDC in the next 4 years now. Let us say before you do that 4 years because ya mu bia ye wo ho ye mamu advice no ye wo bibi kakra ye wo farms. What do I say? Keke met me akọ farm na the whole day me ndidi here but I'm not feeling hungry. If you say abrobe e wo ho no mu akutu e wo ho met me akọ tibi na me dibi na me ti farm home obi an hu say enen nyina me ndi salt after all it's not even good for me. That's the point.
So yento
me wo hono mu nti yesramwara mu na mu pe office work any saa nyoma yi nyina ti munko to aba against the NDC in 2028 Ghana for nyina
me da say chairman do sa ye sorry adodo be nim say Ghana matters ho then ke bia tribunals dey abude by them who balance who pay parliament say Dr. Ayine Abujina po say obude baba betata MPP for he say tribunals then NDC for them obude baba betata MPP for because persecution na ekoso de obude chairman to me and one or mobile betwas grassroots no it may more be under and one or the but MPP raising concerns but the Senate chairman dual citizenship no nan ka say obemu pa but ebia time until mention say better be the minute NPP about a weekend ya sorry town now we no see aka say
kike me dasi na dual citizenship issues no onim say eno no na John Dramani Mahama owo opposition no ena all promise say oba abamu a obema omo wo amanone ne ekuta ada citizenship no na omo abe dibre bia omo pega na bia no omo sabetimi aka ena ye manu hu say ade we a wukai eye constitutional provision nti wo ye ne sana so obi kuta Canada passport a oye Canadian esa kuta Ghana passport aye Ghanaian ye bon ye kan nyina bom e frɛ no dual citizenship na say ye to abama no na oye president of the nation Ghana na ye kobobol ye ne Canada for kobobol na ye tu national anthem or to Canada de no anasa or to Ghana de no no he no but because ni nyina no okuta citizenship of those two countries eno bi ena omo chiro 1992 constitution omo huye ena omo di shame say saade no de it is not to be part of it. Wow. John Dramani Mahama, yes, Renara, you have promised a lot of things that you waba bema won't ye. Don't use the small things na amagana for hunchrie. Where you Chief Justice now, okay, say oba obey you know, where you know. It is not good. It is still a dent on NDC. Don't add this one. Aside some way yet, stay away from it. It is not good for the people.
Chairman Inusa